Good morning, my friends. Rich Lohman here with your woohooing thought of the day. Happy Tuesday to you. Today's thought of the day is going to be about the quality and word and attribute of sacrifice. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Peter Stippen. Dave Ramsey says the most important decision about your goals is not what you're willing to do to achieve them, but it's what you are willing to give up to achieve them. Good morning to you. This is about giving up today. Not giving up on your dreams, not giving up on your goals, but about understanding and knowing that we're going to need to make sacrifices along the way. You have to give up to go up. If your goals are up, then you have to give up to go up. And each person will have their own set of sacrifices. That's the key to this is it's depending on the goals and the mountain they want to climb. Some people are looking for peace as their goal. Some people are looking for happiness as their goal. And so they're going to have to give up their versions of their ideals of success. Other people are looking for success and they're going to have to give up maybe some peace and some happiness because there's going to be some things that they're going to have to do that they should do that they don't want to do that will take away some of their happiness. So it's kind of this sliding scale, but it's dependent on the person. For me, this is where the quality of having an expert and professional coach in your corner, in your pocket, to help you understand your sacrifices really comes from. Because expert and professional coach is never there to give you their opinion. The expert and professional coach is to pull the best answers, the best version out of you through a serious and repetitious nature of conversation and questions. But for all intent and purpose right now, I'm just going to give you categories to consider when we talk about things that you might have to give up to go up, things that you might have to sacrifice to achieve the results that you want to achieve. And what I want you to do is decide what you're going to have to give up, because that's the key to achieving goals. So number one on my list of achieving or giving up things, it's relationships, either personal or professional. That it's an either or it could be both if they're toxic to you. You may have to give up your time doing something that you might like to do because it isn't something that you need to do. You may need to give up recreation. I know that there's been seasons of my life that I've given up sports that I love. I've given up fishing and hunting to do things that I know that I wanted to, and those were some of my sacrifices. You might need to give up a lifestyle if you want to achieve more. I watched the story play out. There was a guy that had climbed to the top of the Taco Bell food chain, was the CEO of Taco Bell, and then actually left and went to a lower level position within Burger King so that he could climb that up. And so he gave up a considerable lifestyle with that sacrifice that he made. You may have to honestly give up your health. If you want to achieve something in business, sometimes that hour in the gym every day isn't going to allow you to, invest the time into the business. So sometimes people give up their health. Sometimes people give up their business for the sake of getting themselves healthy. So it just is sliding. You may need to give up your social life. You may need to give up vacations. You may need to give up what I'd say is overall screen time, but TV, video games, because I know that there is a population of people that play an immense amount of video games, or you may need to give up social media. Those are sacrifices. Those are real things if you want to achieve something different in your life. And I think that's the biggest thing, is the differentiator of saying you want to achieve something different than you currently have. If you have an abundance of one thing and you want this, or you have a lack of something that you want, you're going to have to give up something. And I think that's where it hammers into number 10. Number 10 on the list of categories to consider is give up safety and security for the risk and the fear of the unknown. That's a major sacrifice, but those that are willing to sacrifice, to whom much is given, much is required. But those that are willing to sacrifice and give up some of these things, they have achieved significant things in their lives. So this is more about an internal reflection and thought for each and every one of you. Good morning, Chuck and Bonnie. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning to each of you. Justine, good to see you on here. So what I want to know is, what do you need to give up to go up? What do you need to get rid of in your life that isn't serving you and helping you achieve your goals? Romans chapter 12, verses 1 and 2. 2 is my favorite verse of all time, but 1 says, therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. That's all about sacrifice. That is the epitome of sacrifices. Are you willing to give up for God? And give up all control, give up all aspects that you think your life should be, to live the life that God wants you to live. That's the ultimate sacrifice. And I just will land that one right there and say, what do you need to give up in your life to go up? That's my ask. That's my challenge. That's my thought of the day. And I hope you have an amazing day. Take care.